On November 3rd, 2016, police discovered 30-year-old Kayla Brown chained inside a shipping container on the property of successful South Carolina realtor Todd Kohlhepp. She'd gone missing along with her boyfriend, Charlie Carver, more than 2 months prior, and investigators have been working hard to determine what could have possibly happened to them. Through cell phone records, police determined that Brown and Carver had been planning to do some work on Kohlhepp's land the day they disappeared. With this information, they obtained a warrant to search the realtor's property, but they weren't prepared for what they saw when they arrived.
Great, go. Lauren, gotcha. All right.
Just a girl.
Just a girl. How are you, honey?
This is bolt cutters.
This is our best. He's a paramedic, sweetheart.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get you out of there. Okay.
Just hang loose for me.
Anybody got? I need a handcuff key. Handcuff key. I got
it right here. Hold up, y'all slide back.
Hold on.
He's
got a light. We got to
get
take
pictures.
photographs. Randy, let me see your light, Randy. You can put your hand down, sweetheart. You're okay. We're here. Okay.
Y'all sit back for me.
Light on or off?
You're fine. We'll get the rest of it here. Let's get her out of here.
We're getting bolt cutters, honey. Don't. You got pictures of the cuffs?
No, hold on.
Bolt cutters.
Is both feet?
Just one.
Let me
It's
see.
attached to a chain from
Okay.
the wall,
Okay.
and my neck's attached to the wall up here.
Okay. All right. We're gonna get you out, sweetheart. Okay.
You got a handcuff here.
I got one's in my car. One's under my car.
No big deal.
Bolt cutter. Just hit. Do you know where your buddy is?
Yes.
You shot him?
Who did?
Todd Kohlhepp shot Charlie Carver 3 times in the chest, wrapped him in a blue tarp, put him in the bucket of the tractor, locked me down here, and I never seen him again. He says he's dead and buried. He says there's several bodies dead and buried out here, and he says that the dogs will be ruined if they go looking because there's red pepper.
We're gonna step you up because there's what?
Red pepper.
Okay. Tell the dog people that.
He says
No,
there's
this-
pepper everywhere around the car.
For the next 2 months, Todd Kohlhepp kept Brown chained inside the shipping container.
The first 2 weeks I was there in the building, my ankles were cuffed, my hands were cuffed behind my back, and I had a chain around my neck. It's really even moved the first week or so I was there.
What did Todd do while you were there?
We would get there between 1 and 3 o'clock every day, take me up to the main building, feed me, make me do whatever he wanted sexually, and then he'd put me back in the building. And then he would always come back between 5 and 7, take me back up to the building, feed me again. Most of the time, do whatever, get whatever out of me he wanted sexually again. And I refused to do anything that he wanted. If I said no, he didn't force himself on me. He said he didn't believe in rape, but he made it very well known why I was there, and if I wasn't useful, that I wouldn't need to be kept any longer, and that he would shoot me.
During the investigation before the discovery of Kayla, police decide to interview Todd Kohlhepp and questions him about Kayla's phone records.
Based on some information that Anderson Police Department received, they had contacted us for an assisting an agency report. Okay? And through that, as a standard practice, we follow the lines, like she explained.
Okay.
And they did the search warrants, okay, with the cell phones and everything.
Okay.
And based on information, and that's what I was just talking to, is my supervisor. Based on the information that we received and that he's received, we have a search warrant, okay, for your residence and your car. Okay. We are mainly looking for your cell phone. Okay. Well, what I need to go in. Me, at least one other, me and at least him need to go in with you. I don't, pull punches. several of the questions that we asked you,
Uh-huh.
okay, are inconsistent with what phone records say, with what information that we have says, okay? So that's why the search warrant's being done, okay? Communication-wise, you know, between you and Kayla, locations, times of locations, and things of that nature. So based on that information, we had the search warrants already typed up, but we did not think that we didn't know if we were gonna need to use them or serve them or not.
Okay.
But based on some of the information that we received, we are gonna serve the search warrants. Okay?
Okay.
And basically that's it in a nutshell. Okay?
Okay.
You know, we'll try to make this as painless as possible.
Thank you.
You know, we don't want to scare your dogs.
Don't scare the owner.
Yeah, understand.
Uh,
And, you know, if you want to talk, I mean, since we are serving the search warrant, you know, we can step in the back and we can talk privately. You know, since we are serving the search warrant, it's not that, and I don't want you to think that we think you've done something wrong.
okay.
It's just we have to, these people have not been found. These people have not been seen since they were at your property.
Okay.
Okay? So we, you know, you essentially were the last person to have any contact with them. Their family, friends, no one has had any contact with them since you had contact with them. Mom, dad, cousins, uncles, best friends,
Okay.
anybody.
Nobody.
No one.
No one, not one person.
0 persons has had contact with them since you had contact with them at your property. Their phone records show that, you know, that they were at your property, as she said before.
Mhm.
You know, so I mean, I can go into more detail, you know, but it would be something we would need to sit down and discuss if you would want to. I mean, it's up to you.
Okay. Wow.
You probably didn't even realize, did you, that you were the last person?
No. I didn't see any of that coming at all. Holy shit. Okay, what do you need from me and what?
Well, would give you the opportunity to clear up some of the inconsistencies.
Okay.
Okay, and what we're finding from the phone records and the information that they've received through their investigation.
Okay.
Okay, and what you told us today. Okay, because you know.
This has also been a couple months, but what I don't know what I can.
Well, I mean, and that's what, you know, I mean, I don't want you to think you're under arrest or anything. Okay, so don't freak out about that. You're not under arrest or
So when
anything.
you have 3 detectives and an officer in your house.
Well, our
it's-
protocol, our protocol is anytime we serve a search warrant, okay, there has to be a senior investigator, which is essentially a supervisor.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay.
Okay. We also, when we serve a search warrant, we have to have a black and white present.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Initially, he was on the way to respond to me because I wasn't paying attention to this. I was talking to you. So when they called me and told me he was on the way, I said, "Go ahead and come on. We're going to serve this. We're going to have to serve a search warrant."
Okay.
Okay. So you know, so the people that are here right now, other than her, but it's her missing persons case, and we're assisting her. This is all protocol.
Okay.
So the fact that there are 3 Spartanburg County people here, and there's going to be another one showing up, our forensics guy, because he has to photograph whatever evidence, or whatever, not evidence, but whatever we take, okay, he has to photograph that to document. And it's as much as your protection as it is anything, kind of like you were talking about with real estate, because I have real estate.
Yes, sir.
You want to document the condition it's in when we left, so that when we return it, it's in the same condition. You see what I'm saying?
Totally.
So that's to protect you just as much as it is to protect the sheriff's office.
Okay.
So, and that's basically it. But as far as the inconsistencies, you know, we just need to, I mean, we need to clear those up. I'd be willing to give you the opportunity, would like to give you the opportunity to clear them up.
Okay.
You know, if there's someplace you would like to go sit down and talk.
I can do it right here in front of all of you.
Okay.
Just to be what I.
Do you have a card? No, the other card. Yeah.
We shall see. Can I get that chair, please?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I need to step out on my top real quick.
Here.
Hey, sugar. See here, I knew I'd get a touch.
It's all right. She didn't understand so you. I'm only second fiddle as bad as you, right? They're all sweet. They just, I was trying to get them to where they wouldn't go run around.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
The only time I've ever had these two growl is if I understand when I'm not here.
Right.
So they're protecting. Someone comes to the door. But if they ever get inside,
Yeah.
Well, it's like our canines. If they're in the back of their Tahoes.
I'm not trying that.
No, what I'm saying is your dogs are just like our canines. If our canines are in the back of the Tahoes and the officer is not there, I was walking by one of our trucks one day. We used to have those big long bed Chevy trucks or Dodge trucks, and they had the little window that vented on the side, and the handler wasn't there. And I come walking by and just, hey, Pookie, and Jim Rose, he hit the glass so hard with his nose, he cracked the glass. So but if our officer had been at the vehicle or near the vehicle or in the vehicle, he said the dog would have had a completely different calm attitude. But the fact that he wasn't there.
I have seen the videos. I have seen the videos. I'm not even going to try that.
Yeah, I don't go near them. But you know, the thing about it is, because I do need to ask you some specific questions, and I do need to clear.
Can I have some coffee?
Yeah, sure.
You want to cook her up or you want to leave her out? She can go in here. Okay. Follow Daddy.
It's going right there.
Okay.
That was bigger than I thought.
Yes, sir.
2416 square foot.
She ran away. Yeah, honey. She's beautiful. But because we're going to ask you some specific questions about this situation, again, I don't want you to think you're under arrest, because you are not under arrest. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But you know how it goes. Some of the things they show on TV are true. Before we ask you any specific questions, even though you're not under arrest, we do have to advise you of your rights.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I know you know them. You're an intelligent person. We've talked before, and I know you're a very intelligent person, but I do still have to advise you of it.
Okay.
Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney or have an attorney present with you during questioning if you so wish. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you at the government's expense before any questioning. Knowing and understand your rights, as I have explained to you, are you willing to answer any questions without an attorney present?
At this time, yes.
Okay. The main issue that we have, we were able, and she can give more information on this. I was briefed last night. we know that there was more of a physical relationship between you and Kayla. Okay? I can understand why you wouldn't want to bring that up. Okay? I can understand that. But I need you to explain a little more detail about the physical relationship. Because what we do have, and I'm not an art, I don't care about prostitution, I don't care about whatever. She was a stripper. My understanding, she was very good looking, and she would call you and need money.
Yes, sir.
And you would give her money, and she'd give you sex.
It would work out that way.
Okay. Did that happen often?
Occasionally. Not as a few times.
Would she make the contact? Would she initiate the contact with you, need money, and you say, okay, I'll meet you, and or would you make the contact with her? Or would it be both ways?
It's kind of both ways.
Okay.
She's a pretty girl. I mean,
Okay. I understand.
I didn't want to cause any issues with. I don't want to be a boyfriend.
You don't want the drama that goes along with it. Okay, I understand.
But we'd have a little bit of fun together.
Ballpark, how many times do you think you guys met?
Two, maybe three.
Did you have one specific place you would meet? I mean, would she come here?
She had. Well,
For the sex or for whatever, did she meet here?
we only. How do I put this? The night I took her to dinner, she stayed the night.
Okay.
And then the time when she came over here to get the vacuum.
To clean the house?
Clean the house at Vista.
Mm-hmm.
I got a quickie.
Okay.
About that.
Okay. Were there ever any times you met at your property and had sex?
No, sir.
The other main issue is, you said that at the day that they were at your property, what kind of car were they driving that day? What color?
White.
White? Do you know what kind it was?
No, sir.
Was it a car, or was it an SUV, or was it?
It was a car.
Okay. Was she driving?
I don't remember, sir.
Okay.
I don't think so, because she got out of I don't think so.
The other thing is, when she was on your property for more than an hour, hour and a half.
Okay.
She was on your property for several hours.
Okay.
So that's a conflict.
Okay.
We can put her on your property for most of a good portion of the afternoon, going into just before evening. And that is a conflict with what you said.
Okay.
We can put you going to the property, leaving and coming back. And we can put her at the property beyond that and into the evening. Or into just before what is considered evening time. And a lot of people get confused by evening because the sun may still be up with the daylight, the daylight savings time.
Okay.
So, but why would you say that she was only there an hour, hour and a half when she was there pretty much the whole afternoon?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have an answer for you, sir.
Okay.
It's
Did anybody else show up at the property?
no, sir.
You had mentioned to them out there when I was on the phone that you felt like she was falling off the wagon again.
Yes, sir.
Do you know if she was getting what was her drug of choice, do you know?
Pills?
Do you know who she was getting them from?
No, sir.
You never heard any names or anything like that?
Lucky?
Okay. Did you ever meet this Lucky or see
I
this
don't
Lucky?
know who those people are. She just mentioned that she has had to go to see Lucky when she was in pain.
Did she mention that day, by chance? Do you recall?
I don't remember that, sir. I just know the name. I've never met the man. I don't know who it is. I'm assuming it's a guy. But I mean, it's, when she said she was in pain, she would go see him. I don't know who that is.
Okay. Does she have access to your property without you being there?
I'm not sure nobody does.
Would you trust her enough that when you leave your property to leave her there?
There's nothing there to take. I mean, there's nothing there to take.
For you.
Locked in a shed, it's not going anywhere. I mean, it's behind locks, it's not going anywhere. Here's some pruning shears, here's trees. She's at the front of the property. I mean, yeah, you can steal something, but you're going to do a lot of effort to steal something. And it's not going to be hard to figure out who stole it.
Would you trust her here
No.
by herself?
There's lots of things to steal here.
So there was a very low level of trust when it comes to...
I don't trust my girlfriend to have the key to my house.
Huh?
I don't trust my girlfriend to have the key to my house.
So you have a girlfriend now?
Yes, sir. Which is also why I didn't really want to respond to that.
I understand that. I can respect that.
She won't.
Huh?
She won't.
I'm not telling her. I'm not telling her.
Thank you.
Open that can of worms.
Yeah, I'm not telling her. I wouldn't. I'm not telling her.
Yeah.
And you know, and the thing about it is, I mean, you've been very cooperative with us, and you know, I know you and I, we used to live together. We talked several times, and you know, or live near each other. You know, so I mean, you've been real cooperative with us. It's just because of the inconsistencies. And when we initially talked to you and talking to my supervisor, that's why I went out and made a phone call. He said he wanted the search warrant served. So that's why we're serving the search warrants. Okay. You know, and you know, this person, Charlie, that was there, is this the first time you'd ever seen him?
No, sir. I saw it the first time was the last day they were cleaning up Vista.
Where's Vista?
Right on the corner. 118 Vista, Twin Lakes. It's a rental.
Okay.
It's currently occupied.
Okay.
We had renters who moved out.
It's on the right? Going down Vista?
Yeah, it's a very ugly house. Bottom of the hill. Has no garage. Had renters move out. Renters never pick up all their junk. Paid her to come in, clean the house up, vacuum, shampoo, clean the kitchen and the bathrooms, make it where I could rent to the next person. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work that way. It's just be a one-day job. It ended up being a 3-day job.
Explain it. Explain to him what's going on.
Started as a one-day job. Ended up being a 3-day job.
Okay.
First day was some other guy that showed up. Second day was a woman and a SUV who showed up the second day.
Okay.
I didn't speak to her. They pulled in. There was a lot of leftover. When I went back to check on the house, there was a lot of leftover. The junk was supposed to move from the down there up to the top of the hill. Hadn't been moved. They took a garage and converted it into two separate, one's like a shed storage for like yard stuff, the other one was like kind of like a playroom, I don't know what you would call it. It's a stupid way to convert a garage. And there was a bunch of crap still left there. They had to come back and get it. And then the third day came back and finished the vacuuming, and that's when I saw him the first time.
What kind of vehicle do you drive?
I've got a 2014 BMW X5, and I've got a BMW 2011 C4.
A little convertible 2.2?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It looks funny when I'm driving it.
But it's fun to drive.
It's a lot of fun driving.
It's one of those things where it really doesn't matter whether it's for you. And
Once you get in it, you're in it. You're in it.
yeah.
Getting out of it's going to be a trip. But
My dad's got a Corvette, so he's kind of the same way.
I can't get out of the Corvette. I looked at one of them ones.
Yeah. His is an old thing.
I can't get out. I've had back surgery.
Yeah.
I can't get out.
What'd you do to your back?
Broke in half.
How'd you do that?
Well, I
Don't
had.
sound forward.
No, this is a really stupid story. One, I had issues when I was a kid, and I tried to get into powerlifting, but didn't have any instruction. People were like trying to push you into powerlifting, but didn't teach you how.
Right.
So I did a lot of weightlifting improperly, which wore out the bottom parts of this. Didn't get healed, and I've had a lot of damage over the years. And then a couple of years ago was the final straw. I decided to cut down pine trees in my backyard. Decided to go Paul Bunyan. Ended up jamming cut it with a chainsaw, and got it jammed. So I tried to take another friend of my chainsaw and go this way to cut it, and ended up getting both. I didn't know what I was doing. And how I almost hit the house with the tree. And then I decided to go get an axe and try to, that was the mistake. When I swung with the axe, my back and that was it. And my spine was 3/4 of an inch separated. So they had to go in and build a titanium cage on my lower back.
I got a friend that's crippled now because of similar.
Yeah,
Not the tree thing, but the exercise.
I try to stay active as I can, but I have learned that basically I can't do it anymore. I've had shoulder surgery, hand surgery, broken the ball off my ankle. I've had back surgery. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Is that the only cell phone you have?
No, sir. But it doesn't work,
Okay.
but I can. Yeah, just bring that back whenever.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. It only works if
Set it
you.
next to the brother.
I had this phone, and then it decided to break.
That.
Couple months. It will come on if you plug it in. It will not come on if you hit the button. If you put a charger to it, but as soon as you undo the charger, it shuts down.
Do you have a passcode on your phone? That's that one over there. So when you turn it on, you just swipe the screen and it's up.
I don't have time for passcodes.
Time is money. I got you, brother.
If the phones never leave me.
Right.
Phones don't leave me. I have to have it.
And that, I would imagine that, not this one, but that one is pretty much, that's the number that's on your card, that's the number that's on your real estate sign. No.
No, I'm not going to do it. This was the phone. This
They're through the same company.
This replaced.
I got you. I got you.
Same number.
I got you.
But this is the number that's on my sign.
I got you. That's what I was asking. I got you. I understand.
You can have that one as long as you need it.
We'll.
I just really need that one back because that's my company.
Everybody,
all my numbers on the signs, my ads, my signs, my clients, everything goes through that phone, and then it gets relayed to my agents.
Right.
After
it's gone through you.
it's gone through me.
Okay.
That way, basically, I still get. The heck?
That's his phone. He's deaf, so he has a light that lights up when his phone rings.
Okay. is, this one replaced that one, but it's the same number. And I got it a couple months ago when that one fried. If you, like I said, if you plug it in, it does work.
We,
No passcode on it either,
No.
same time?
one of the search warrants that we have is specifically for your vehicle. I don't really want to serve that one. I wanted to ask your permission just to look at it and make sure there's no electronic media in that.
There is no electronic media.
Can I look? Can we look?
Sure.
You can show me where it's at and we can walk out there and look real quick? Would that be okay?
What, I don't understand what are you looking for, sir?
That there's no other phones, no other computers, anything like that. That's all.
Okay. Okay, are we searching the whole vehicle? What are you looking for?
Just looking through the vehicle to see if there's any more phones,
Alpha
any more
32.
computer, any more electronic media or anything like that.
I'd rather not, sir.
Okay, well then we'll just start the search warrant.
I'm
10-4.
not trying to be difficult.
No,
I just don't understand.
Okay. Well, we've got a search warrant. We'll just serve the search warrant. I mean, I was just,
What's up?
you know, it was just one of those things that was making.
10-4. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'll be right.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Get with dispatch.
Rich, stay right here.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Call Brandon now.
Okay.
And you got some monitors in there, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Goodness. All the stuff you got going on. Real estate and all.
Well, I find the running joke out that she's gone is the scrape for porn. But the reality of it is that when you have a spreadsheet up and you've got your software for doing the contracts and you're pulling your information from CRS, courthouse retrieval system,
Yeah.
to put it into that contract,
Right.
if you have more screens, it is a lot easier than me having to switch screen, trying to figure out what.
Minimize and, yeah,
I need
all
you to
that
stand
stuff.
up for me just a second. This is for our protection as much as yours. Do me a favor, turn around, put your hand behind your back.
You need an extra set?
No, well, yeah, give me an extra set, we'll do two so we don't. You're not under arrest.
Okay. I'm also in handcuffs.
Alpha 32.
I'll explain it to you in a minute. Got plenty of room, I can get my thumb in.
Okay.
I think I-13 is taking care of that.
Have a seat. Let's go ahead and sit right there.
Yeah, back. I got the other stuff in the car.
10-4.
We did do sweeping photos.
Yeah.
You might want to get him and y'all out of the picture.
What am I missing here?
You're not missing anything.
November 7, who's that?
Probably SWAT.
He's wanting us to call him real quick.
I just talked to
Okay.
him.
SWAT?
No, no.
SWAD.
We got
His last
a
name is
detective named
Swad.
SWAT.
S-W-A-D.
Yeah, not SWAT,
No.
no.
Like, whoa!
Yeah, yeah. Just one letter off. Makes a world of difference.
You think? You okay? Come on. It's okay. Now, when he gets done over here, we'll move over there so he can photograph this way. Why am I handcuffed? It's investigative detention at this point.
Okay. I don't know what it means, but yeah, I got a lot of computers. They're all backups.
Backups for backups, I understand.
Well, I have the old one over there that's got 2 screens.
Right.
And then that does all my design work for my flyers, which you can't get if you, the software that goes on that machine will not work on newer machines. And I'm not spending
Let's
as
take
much.
overalls first before you think.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can come back.
Come on, let's go back to
I'm not spending a small fortune on new software that I use and old stuff. Doesn't matter. So I prefer not to. Then I had.
Well, if it works, that's the one way that computer companies get you. They always update this stuff, and their new stuff won't work with their old stuff, and on computer systems and stuff like that. It's a racket. Computer stuff, that's dang.
My first degree was in computer science, and as they handed me my diploma,
It's already obsolete.
already.
All right, this is where we're at, Mr. Kohlhepp. While we were here, all right, my sergeant served a search warrant on your property. Okay? We have Kayla.
Excuse me?
We have Kayla in your property. She was locked in a container. Okay? She has told us that you shot and killed Charlie. Okay, so at this time, I'm gonna need you to stand up and put your hands behind your back.
He's already
You're
It's
under-
already cut.
Okay. You're under arrest right now for kidnapping. All right, they're continue to search your property. They're gonna continue, they got cadaver dogs down there. Okay? If you wanna help yourself, tell me where Charlie's at, so we can go find his body. That's pretty much where we're at right now.
Okay.
Do you want to help yourself and tell me where the body's at so we can go recover Charlie's body?
No, sir.
You don't want to?
No, sir.
Okay. Why'd you shoot him?
I didn't shoot anybody, sir.
Okay, why'd you lock her in a container in your property?
I was talking about.
She's on your property right now, locked in a container. They just got her out of they called it a specific
Shipping
name.
container.
Connex box.
Connex box. She was locked in a container in a Connex box. They got her. We have investigators. We have like 20 investigators on your property right now.
Okay.
And they have found her in the Connex box. So she never left your property.
Okay.
Okay? You locked her in the Connex box, and she has told investigators that you shot and killed Charlie. Okay? So I'm trying to give you an opportunity to help yourself and help us, help you find this body. Because she's saying Charlie's body, you buried Charlie's body on that property.
No, sir.
So you're saying you didn't lock her up, you didn't put her in the Connex box or anything?
No, sir. I'm gonna need an attorney.
Probably a good thing. Go ahead and put him in the back of your car.
Sir,
Come on, bud.
yes, sir, I will. So,
Okay.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, just stand up for me.
Will you?
Stand up for me.
Yes, sir.
Come here, Taz. You want to try to put her in the box?
Yes, what I was going to ask you to do, please, is if you could take the dogs, phone numbers.
Kohlhepp was arrested shortly after Kayla Brown's rescue. He later confessed to a South Carolina shooting and the murders of 4 people in exchange for allowing him to talk to his mother, give her a photograph, and transfer money to the college fund of a friend's child. While meeting with his mother, he reportedly confessed to the killings and kidnapping. When he confessed to the South Carolina shootings, Kohlhepp revealed details of the killings that were never released to the public. A search of Kohlhepp's property also uncovered numerous weapons, including 9mm pistols with suppressors, semi-automatic rifles, and an undetermined amount of ammunition. Because there was no record of a background check under Kohlhepp's name for the purchase of a firearm, investigators believe he likely acquired the weapons illegally, On May 26, 2017, Kohlhepp pleaded guilty to 7 counts of murder, 2 counts of kidnapping, and 1 count of criminal sexual assault, and was sentenced to 7 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole and a plea bargain that spared him from capital punishment. As for Kayla Brown, when asked what message she had for her captor, she responded, "He tried to crush me, but I'm not broken. He cannot destroy who I am. I won." Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace and blessings to you.